participants we have, I think we can do that. We'd just like to maybe get each and every one of you just to introduce yourselves very briefly, and I mean very briefly, but just so we have an idea about who is in this room today. And if we start with Claus Hansen, maybe you can briefly introduce yourself.
Thank you. My name is Claus Hansen. I'm the co-CEO and co-founder of Cystotech, a company based in Aarhus. We are software as a medical device company within bladder cancer and developing as I said, a software which can diagnose bladder cancer during surgery. I have been at Arab Health before, so I kind of know the settings. Thank you.
Excellent. Thanks, Claus. Then we have Daniel Fischer.
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Daniel Fischer. I'm a technical sales engineer at Linac AS in care line, so at hospital beds, home care beds. Yeah, and I'm new at Linac, so first time in Dubai.
All right, great. We'll look forward to seeing you in person there. Thanks, Daniel. Denise?
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Denise Antaki. I am based in Dubai, part of the Danish embassy in the UAE, and more specifically the Danish consulate in Dubai. I'm a senior advisor within healthcare, pharmacist by background, and I have been here for the last little bit more than 7 years now. And I've worked with Thomas on Arab Health exhibition almost every year since I joined. Pleasure meeting you all.
Thanks, Denise, and we'll hear a bit more from you in a while, Denise. Then we have Eric.
Good afternoon. Eric Vernoy. I'm area sales manager, Middle East and Africa for Myra Group. And we just have we are a wheelchair company. And today we have 3 Danish-based companies, one in Germany, one in Poland. And I was also last year at the Arab Health with the Danish Pavilion.
Excellent. Thanks, Eric. Heidi Jørgensen.
Yes, hello everyone. I'm Heidi Jørgensen. I work as a business development manager at Linac with headquarters in Nordborg, Denmark. We produce linear electric actuator systems for healthcare equipment, and I especially focus on hospital beds, nursing home and home care beds. And I also participated at Arab Health last year, so I'm looking forward to this year again.
Thank you very much, Heidi. Then we have Kasper, also from Linac.
Yeah, Kasper Hansen, also from Linac. Yes, I'm a sales engineer working in Medline and colleague to Heidi and Daniel also.
Thanks, Kasper. Christina, my colleague, would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, my name is Christina. I've been working with Thomas for the last 3 years with the organizing, for example, Arab Health. This year, for the first time, I'll be going with Thomas to Dubai and meet all of you down there.
Thank you, Christina. Kurt from Linac as well.
Hi, I'm Kurt. I'm not participating in Dubai. I'm the guy organizing the whole stuff behind the scenes at Linac.
Thanks, Kurt. Lene Pedersen.
Yes, hello everyone. I'm working as a marketing assistant at Linac, and I'm assisting Kurt in, making sure that everything goes smoothly, and I won't be joining the exhibition either. Just taking care of all the practical stuff.
Thank you, Lene. Lisbeth Lang-Jensen.
Yes, from Scandinavian Medical Solutions in Aalborg. I'm the marketing specialist, and I will not be participating. Scandinavian Medical Solutions sell pre-owned diagnostic imaging equipment such as MRI scanners, CT scanners, and PET-CT scanners. We also offer parts and rental solutions.
Thank you, Lisbeth. Then we have, it says MEK must be Mette Christensen.
Yes.
Yeah. You just introduce yourself.
Yeah, we are here all 3 from Creative Real. I'm the marketing person not going, but organizing everything. And then we have...
I'm Jacob Nissen, CEO of Creative Real. And then we have Christian.
Yes, partnership manager at Creative Real. Yeah.
We were at the Arab Health last year as well. We do 3D printing of different medical devices such as corsets, insoles, and seating solutions. So we had a good result from last year. So we're very happy to be here again.
Thank you, the team from Created Real. Mette Flintholm.
Yes, hello to everybody. I'm part of the Linac team who will also participate at Arab Health this year. We were there also last year with the booth. I'm working as a business development manager in the Medline sector. So that's more the advanced applications like surgery table, X-ray tables, patient lifters, and things like this. So I'm looking forward to see you down there.
Yeah, likewise, Mette. Thank you. Michael Franzen.
Yes, hi, I'm Michael. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer for Ward 24/7, and that's a scale-up company that monitors patients in general wards in a new and very innovative way. I've been to the Arab Health a couple of times before, and I'll be joining together with Hans, our Regional Sales Director based in the Netherlands. Unable to attend today, but we'll both be there, looking very much forward to it, and always also spent some time with you there, Thomas, in the past, so with good results.
Thank you so much, Miguel. We have Morag Agzawi.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Murad Al-Agzawi. I'm the Business Development Manager at UV Medico, MENA region. I'm based in Dubai. We've been at UV Medico at Arab Health last 2 years. We worked with Thomas as well. So we'll be this year also, and we are manufacturing a continuous disinfection solution using a human-safe UV light. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you, Borat. Nada Shafiq.
Yes, hi Thomas, hello everyone. I'm Nada Shafiq, Sales Manager at Oxymet. So we manufacture oxygen medical generators and also nitrogen for hospitals and medical use. And I will be joining Arab Health this year with my colleague Adrian Kocherik.
Thank you, Nada. Sven-Erik Jensen.
Yes, my name is Sven-Erik Jensen. Very nice to meet you all. I'm from SP Medical. We are a medical device manufacturer doing devices for vascular and non-vascular use inside the body to place stents, catheters, and other things. We have been at the Arab Health for the last, I just calculated, 20 years, 21 years, almost every year except for the corona, and the last 3, 4, 5 years together with the Danish Export. So it has been an advantage for us, and we look very much forward to be with you all again.
Thank you so much, Sven-Erik. And then finally, sorry, Søren Rode, that you're the last one, but not the least one.
Sure. Just find the unmute button. My name is Søren Rode. I'm the CMO at UV Medical. I work with Murat that you just heard before, and I will not be going, but I'm doing a lot of the organizing.
Thank you, Søren. I think we have been through everyone. If someone has not had a chance to introduce themselves, maybe just let us know now. But from my list, I think that's it. All right. Doesn't sound like we missed anyone. That's good. I'll just share my screen, and we'll hand over to Denise shortly. Yeah, so we've done our welcome brief round of introductions. Next, we'll hear from Denise from the consulate in Dubai, who will tell us a bit about how we are working together to maximize also your participation at Arab Health. After that, we'll go through some of the practical information in regards to Arab Health, some of the what's happening and the opening, closing hours, and other practical stuff, and then we'll round off with Q&A, but please do feel free to ask questions as we go along. So Denise, I'll just switch to this slide and hand over to you.
Yes, thank you very much, Thomas, and hello again, everyone. As Thomas mentioned, the Trade Council in Dubai always worked with the Danish Export Association during Arab Health exhibition, trying to get the best out of the exhibition days. As you know, everybody will be busy. We have a lot of local stakeholders that could be interesting to all companies exhibiting, but due to the limited time and limited availability of the stakeholders, it might be very sensitive and difficult to secure meetings for companies who wish to actually meet with the local important stakeholders. So thinking a little bit outside the box, trying to maximize the benefit out of this exhibition this year, I thought about inviting the government stakeholders to visit the Danish pavilion, which used to be a little bit difficult in the past because they have their own booth and they would like companies to come and visit them. We tried to put a little bit of influence and pressure on them, and we got at least initial approvals from 2 government authorities to visit the Danish pavilion during the show. In order to give you a little bit of background about those government entities who are going to visit, it's not that easy task. So I have prepared this slide to show you how complex it is the regulation sector in the UAE when it comes to healthcare. UAE, as you know, is one country, but we do have 7 emirates. And when it comes to healthcare regulations, we unfortunately don't have one Ministry of Health running the government sector in the UAE. So we have 7 emirates, and healthcare-wise, we actually distribute them to 3 units. We do have Dubai as a standalone emirate, Abu Dhabi, and the 5 Northern Emirates as one group together. Each of these units, they have a health authority regulating and operating the government sector or the government hospitals and clinics in that specific emirate. So for Dubai, for example, you can see that there is Dubai Health, used to be called as Dubai Health Authority. They just changed the branding to add the academic arm to that authority. Dubai Health regulates and operates the government hospitals in Dubai, and we do have 6 government hospitals only in Dubai because the private sector or the private hospitals are the more prevalent in this emirate, but still the public sector is equally important. So Dubai Health is the regulator in Dubai. We have Abu Dhabi, which is the capital of the United Arab Emirates, and when it comes to healthcare, it's fair to say that Abu Dhabi is the most advanced healthcare sector among the 7 emirates. They invest heavily within healthcare. They have a lot of ambition when it comes to local strategy for innovation, research, development, and they would like to be at the forefront. Even they compete a lot with the other emirates, funny enough. So they have a very advanced healthcare sector, and it's also heavily regulated with so many health authorities running the emirate. We do have a Department of Health, which is the main regulator in Abu Dhabi, the licensing arm for facilities, and also they collaborate with Daman, which is the public insurance arm in Abu Dhabi. We have Abu Dhabi Public Health Center, another entity taking care or looking after public health awareness campaigns and everything related to treatment and prevention of non-communicable diseases and early actually detection of those diseases. We do have Saha, which is Abu Dhabi Health Services Company. Saha is a government entity or semi-government entity operating 14 public hospitals in Abu Dhabi and a number of also public clinics in Abu Dhabi. Saha has been there for a long time, and they are the operator of the public facilities in Abu Dhabi. We have Rafid. Rafid is a spin-off from Saha. So Rafid used to be a department in Saha, taking care of the purchasing and supplying all kind of solutions, medical equipment and medicines to Saha hospitals. But recently, a couple of years ago, or a little bit more, 3 to 4 years ago, Rafid has been a standalone entity looking after the purchasing and the procurement of all healthcare solutions and equipments to Abu Dhabi. And it's still a little bit work in progress. So Rafid is expanding and is growing, and their mandate is also expanding to cover other emirates as well, soon to become the UAE's group purchasing organization, as they say. Also recently we have Pure Health. Pure Health is a small company that used to be a small company during COVID doing corona tests and distributing some of the healthcare solutions locally. But recently Pure Health also expanded their mandate and they grew very fast. And now they are actually a group holding company that owns Saha and Rafid. So Pure Health, they grew a lot. Now you can say that Pure Health is the major public stakeholder in Abu Dhabi, looking after the facilities, the hospitals, the clinics, labs, purchasing and procurement. So Pure Health, you can say, is everything when it comes to government in Abu Dhabi. Last but not least, the 5 Northern Emirates, Sharjah, Ras Al Khaimah, Ajman, Quwin, and I left one outside. It's not on my mind now, but we have 5.
Fujairah.
Yeah, Fujairah. Sorry, thank you, Murad. So the 5 Northern Emirates are in one group. Ministry of Health and Prevention is still the federal entity when it comes to regulatory affairs, registration of companies and products, licensing in order for companies to be able to sell their solutions locally. Ministry of Health is the regulator also for the 5 Northern Emirates when it comes to licensing of facilities and doctors, plus drafting the strategies and policies of the UAE in general. However, we have EHS, Emirates Health Services. EHS also is a spin-off from Ministry of Health, used to be a department in Ministry of Health looking after the hospitals in the 5 Northern Emirates. But recently EHS became an independent entity operating all the hospitals and facilities in the 5 Northern Emirates. I know it's a lot of information, a lot of writing in this slide, but it's just to give you a little bit of idea who's responsible for what and how it is, how is the setup when it comes to regulations. My aim during Arab Health Exhibition is to arrange a visit by EHS, the entities that is operating the 5 Northern Emirates hospitals, and Pure Health. Since Pure Health now is the final decision, I would say, the decision maker, I would say, in Abu Dhabi. We invited Pure Health and EHS to visit the Danish pavilion and meet with the companies exhibiting. And we recently received the official approval from Pure Health that they will be visiting the pavilion on, most probably, it's not final, but we have a tentative date, at least it's 28. The second day of Arab Health Exhibition, time to be confirmed as we get closer to the event. The team nominated by Pure Health is Mrs. Sadia Kurram. She's the Chief Strategy Officer in Pure Health, and the strategy department is the main department in Pure Health that actually does all the due diligence and the mapping of the needs of the hospitals and who could be the suppliers that should be approved and taken into consideration when there is standards in place. So Mrs. Sadia will be visiting and accompanied by team members from Innovation and Research Department. And that visit will be most probably on the 28th of January. The second visit from EHS is also at least verbally approved on the phone because we aimed at inviting Dr. Isam Zaraoni. He's the Director of Clinical Services and Hospital Department in EHS. So he's also the decision makers when it comes to hospitals. I got the approval that he will be visiting according to his schedule. So as we get closer to the event, I will get more clarity on the date and time of his visit. And in case him in person will not be available, he will definitely nominate somebody from the same team to be meeting with you on the pavilion. Our Consul General, Mr. Joachim Larsen, will be also with me. He will only be away on Monday. He will be in Denmark on Monday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, he's available. So he will be joining the visits if they fall on one of these days. This is very much in brief. I will also be there in person for more than one day. I will meet all of you, and I believe some of the companies who have been there for the last at least 7 years, you might know me or still remember me from previous visits, and I will be happy to take another dialogue with you. And please feel free to ask any question if I have missed any detail. I have just one thing to add, maybe kindly asking all the companies to be prepared for that visit, to have a brief demonstration of your solution on the booth, to be available for discussions at least 10 to 15 minutes on the booth about your solutions. If you have any questions, have it prepared so we can get the best out of this visit to the pavilion.
Thank you, Denise. That's excellent. And yes, as you said, it is a lot of information, but I think it's good just to get the intro to the system in the UAE, and great that both Pure Health and EHS will come and visit us at the pavilion. We talk every year about what can we do together with you, Denise, to enhance, let's say, the value of the exhibitors, or the value of exhibiting. And it's always a challenge to do side events outside of the exhibition because there's not much time. So I think this is a good project to actually get them to come to us and hook them up with our exhibitors. I don't know if there are any questions in the chat, because I cannot see the chat while I'm sharing my screen. Yes, there's someone, Morad?
Yeah, my question for Denise. Denise, I want to ask if Dubai Health, have you tried to contact them to visit the pavilion, or there is a negative response from their side?
No, there is no negative response, but unfortunately, the team who I wanted them to be actually at the pavilion, the relevant team, they will be heavily engaged on their booth, and they kindly apologize that they will not be prioritizing time to visit any of the external pavilions, but they are always welcoming any company who would like to approach them on their booths and take a one-to-one dialogue. So if any of the companies wish to do so, I will be available during Arab Health Days, and I can always go with you and visit the Dubai Health booth anytime.
Okay, thank you, Denise.
Thank you, Murad. And another comment, of course, Arab Health is very busy, but any company that wish to follow up on the dialogue afterward, take a one-to-one meeting after Arab Health Days, I'm always happy to assist, to focus on your company, your solution, for a dedicated customized meeting program for you in the UAE, where we can get to follow up on all the leads you get during the show, and also open new doors for you if you're looking for partners or to strengthen your collaboration with the government stakeholders or even the private hospitals. So there is always room for after the show, after the event program and preparation.
Fantastic. Thanks, Denise. And yeah, as we get closer, we will have more clarity on when these people from Pure Health and EHS will come to the pavilion, and we'll let everyone know so you can be prepared and be there.
Sure, I will update you once I have a final decision.
Yeah, good. We'll move on. Let's see if I can change my slide from here.
Thomas, Klaus is asking in the comments whether there will be a WhatsApp group for the participants.
Good point. We haven't done that before, but we can set one up. Yeah, that's a really good idea. We'll take note of that, and we'll set a group up, and then yeah, people can choose to be active in it or not. All right. For some reason, I cannot switch slides, so I'm just going to stop sharing again and try resharing. Just a moment. Right. Just give me a sec. I'm sorry. This should work now. Doesn't work. Not sure why I can't shift slides. Bear with me. Right. So we'll just run through a lot of practical information. Again, we'll share this with you, and a lot of this has been sent to you already. Just a bit on the opening hours of the show. Before the show opens to visitors, which is the Sunday, which is the day before, we will have your stand ready to hand over to you from 2 p.m. It might be a bit earlier, but we cannot guarantee that. So if you want to come over and set up equipment or just see your stand, how it looks, we suggest from 2 p.m. You are welcome beforehand, but we cannot guarantee that everything is done and dusted for you to start setting up. Christina and I will be there ourselves, and our local stand builder will also be there. So if there are minor things that need to be changed, or like an electric plug that needs to be, an outlet that needs to be moved, we can always do that last minute. So just be aware of the timing. So we'd say from 2 p.m., but obviously you are welcome earlier than that. The show is open Monday through Thursday. For those of you who have been there before, please note that on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the show opens 1 hour earlier than usual. Normally it's from 10 p.m. every day, but here in 25, the last 3 days, it's from 9 p.m. All right, so my machine's a bit slow. A bit on where we're located. We have the same location as we've had in previous years. So we are in a hall called SA. For some, it's a bit confusing because this area is also called the Trade Center Arena, but all our stand numbers start with SA, so it is hall SA. I think you can see my mouse. The right end of this is a very large hall. This part of the hall is called the Sheikh Zayed Hall, so it's Zayed 1, 2, 3, and we are an extension of the Sheikh Zayed halls. So this is where we're located. It looks on this map, it doesn't look very big, but it's a quite large exhibition area altogether. You should all have seen the pavilion layout. This is just a 3D drawing, and to the right, you can see it's a bit small maybe, but you can see where each of and every one of you are located on the pavilion. So we have 126 square meters, not a lot of space, but we could have used 200 square meters, but there's a very high demand on space, especially in this hall. So we could not get more space than this. We've unfortunately had to say no to a handful of companies that wanted to be on the pavilion. But this is the layout, the rough layout. And those of you, again, who've been with us before will recognize the layout. We have produced a brochure with brief profiles of your companies. I think you should have seen it, everyone, or at least those of you who have been providing input and proofreading. This is how it looks. So it's basically a four-page flyer, I'd call it. And what we will use this for is we'll have it during the show to hand out, but we will also start sending this out to our local contacts in the region. So over the years, we've built a network of a lot of contacts around the place mainly in the Gulf area. So we will inform all of these contacts we have. They can both be they're preliminary or primary. They are distributors, but there are also some contacts with authorities and some clinicians. So we tend every year to invite our contacts in the region to come and see you and visit the pavilion. So this is what we use it for as well. And we do stuff on LinkedIn. Also, if you have contacts, we would appreciate if you could share it as well to the benefit of everyone. On the exhibitions website, you are also listed. We've taken a screenshot, Christina. I don't know how many days ago this has been taken, but It's basically to show that you can actually you can add your logo to the website profiles. In fact, this is not the website, sorry, this is the business matching platform. You actually have to log in as an exhibitor or a visitor to see this. But there's a business matching platform where you can do lots of stuff. You can upload PDFs with your brochures. You can add profiles of your business. You can add contact persons who will be at the show. And you can also actually search for visitors and reach out to them to book meetings. We won't spend too much time on this now, but if someone needs help to navigate this platform, let Christina and I know, and we can guide you through it. This is just a screenshot from that. We will host a networking event Monday the 27th in the evening. This is something we have done almost every year. And in some years, we've joined up with the other Nordic pavilions. Last year and this year, the only other Nordic pavilion is Finland, so Sweden and Norway are not there. So we have actually teamed up with Finland, so they will also join this networking event with their exhibitors and specially invited guests. We expect to be around 60 to 70 people for this event. It's informal and it's in a walking distance from the Danish pavilion, so it's very convenient. And when this business networking event is over, there won't be very much traffic, so it'll be easy to get away from the trade center. Yeah, so if you want to join and you still haven't signed up for this by sending either Christina or me an email, please do so, so we can inform the venue how many people we will be. Also, just want to mention, if any of you have one or two important contacts who will be in Dubai at the time and who you'd like to invite to join this event, let us know so we can also invite them. Yes, moving on, exhibitor badges. I know some of you have had a bit of trouble to generate exhibitor badges. I don't know, Christina, if you want to say a few words about that.
I just want to say that when you get into the customer center and you, in the middle of the screen, see exhibitor badge, it's not possible to press it. You have to press it in the green marked here. And also the second thing is that you cannot update your company profile without having an exhibitor badge. So if you need to update the company profile, please make an exhibitor badge first, and then afterward try and update the company profile. And as always, if you have any questions or need any help, let me know and I'll do my best.
Yeah, so this is the exhibitions platform, so we don't really have control over how it works, but we know pretty well how it does work. So yeah, reach out if you have any questions about that. Exhibitor badges are digital, so there will not be any printed versions. So it'll be on your mobile phone. You'll have a QR code, which you can take a screenshot, which I usually do, and it's just saved as a photo. But you can also open it from the official Arab Health app, which you can see a screenshot of here. To use the app, you need to be connected to the web. So you can see here it says My Digital Badge, so you can also open it from in there, but we usually just do a screenshot. About the app, you can do lots of stuff in the app. You can search for exhibitors by various filters. You can see the agenda of the show. You can also, if you get connection requests from other exhibitors or visitors, they will also show up here, and you can connect with other exhibitors and visitors through the app. But we won't spend too much time on that now. But again, if you have questions, let us know. We do recommend that you those of you who will be there, that you download the app and just familiarize yourself with it. Other practical information. I mentioned this. We are marketing the pavilion by sharing the brochure to our contacts in the region via LinkedIn posts, email banners. We might do a bit of PR work also. Send out PR material to various media. We do strongly encourage you or urge you to make sure that your stand is manned and staffed throughout the exhibition. So please do not vacate your stand like halfway into Friday. It doesn't look good for your company or your brand, and it doesn't look good for the pavilion. So we strongly urge you to have people there throughout the show. Wi-Fi, always a question. There is free Wi-Fi, which is basic, and it works fairly well for if you don't need too heavy to use it. You know, if you don't have too heavy files or you need to stream things. If you need fast Wi-Fi, and I know some of you do need that, it has to be ordered, and you can do it through us, or we can guide you how to order that. There will be daily cleaning of all your stands and the whole pavilion. I don't know if we are sending more updated practical information out, Christina, before the show, but
I'm sending one out tomorrow. It's not really a lot of update, but a few small things, including a PDF of the brochure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There is a metro station in connection with the World Trade Center where the show is held. I use the metro quite a lot, and if you intend to use it, we strongly recommend that you buy a metro card maybe the day before the show starts, because if you don't do that and you need to take the metro like while the show is on, there will be usually there's quite long queues to buy metro cards. So just a tip, get that sorted out before the show. And once you have a metro card, you can also top it up by an app. It works pretty well, and the metro system works pretty well in Dubai. If you are, and most of you probably are, coming in on the Sunday while we're building up, and you want to come and set up your stand before the show opens on Monday, you need to wear a safety vest to get into the halls. And the safety vest is basically just like a red or green colored vest. We recommend bring one here from home, or you can actually buy them on site. But again, sometimes there's a queue. Yeah. Also, if you want to pass through immigration at Dubai Airport on arrival fast and seamlessly, it might happen automatically depending on how much traffic there is. But you can also purchase something called the Mahaba service, and there's a link to that in this presentation, which we'll send around. It's about I think it's about 200 Danish kroners, and then if you have that service, you will be greeted by a person before immigration, and that person will take you through immigration through a special booth, and actually also help you with luggage if it's part of the service. But at least it's a fast way of getting through immigration if you're arriving late and want to get to your hotel quickly. So that's just a tip. There are also smart gates, but I think it depends, it changes a bit year to year. I think you need to have your passport registered in advance to use the smart gates. I usually use the smart gates, but my passport is registered for that. But otherwise, Mahaba service. And sometimes you're lucky, there's no queue in immigration, so you never know. But just a tip. Food and beverage, we will serve hot and cold drinks and snacks on the pavilion. So there will be a small lounge area, and we'll have a storage room with coffee, tea, and chocolates and nuts and stuff like that. We will not be serving lunch, but there will be food stalls just outside the hall. Sometimes we do go out and buy like a bag full of rolls or sandwiches, but by default we don't serve lunch, so just be aware of that. Yeah, when the show is over, we would like some very brief feedback from you, and we'll inform you about that when the show is over. But just be prepared. We will come around with a feedback form that looks like this. So it's 3 questions only, very easy. And the other thing in terms of feedback, because this event is subsidized by the Danish Trade Council, they will also send you a feedback form a couple of days after the show. And again, we really hope that you reply to that feedback form because it helps us gain subsidy for future events, and that helps you. So please prioritize filling in these We know it's a hassle, but please do prioritize it because it helps all of us. Contacts, Christina and I are here. Biwa from Stand Design in Denmark. Most of you, or a number of you, have been in contact with Biwa. So he's, in terms of your stand layout or any last minute questions about furniture, he's the contact. Once the show starts, he's not the contact anymore. It'll be Christina and myself. Yeah. So any questions?
No, I can only confirm what Thomas is saying about the service you can purchase to get through customs, because now they're flying now again with a 380, so there are maybe 600 people on the plane. So it could be a good idea to purchase that service, and you don't have to buy the gold and the silver. You can take the bronze. It's very good, and it is around 200 Danish kroner.
But yeah, so if you're flying out of Copenhagen direct with Emirates, it's the big Airbus again. So yeah, 600 people plus the other flights arriving around midnight.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Doesn't seem like it. Well, thank you very much for your participation. We will send around the recording and the slide deck we showed, and otherwise reach out to Christina and myself, and look forward to seeing those of you who will be there in Dubai.
Likewise.
Same here.
Thank you.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
See you all.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.